All right, Shalom. For the foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Shai, Bashem Harakakodash Bakathum. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, and to all across the globe, teaching the word of truth with sincerity. I want to say Shalom. This is Diet Now from the great millstone camp in Chicago with a quick hit. I'm just watching this newscast here from DW News. As you can see, it says 88% of marine species affected by severe plastic pollution. And I'm not gonna play the video. You could play the video. Is nothing that we didn't know, but it's still very disturbing. All right, but they did mention that it was between 90 and 92 million tons of plastic being released into our to the water into the waters every year, and that's a startling number considering water is the biggest space taker upper, if that's a word, in the world. There's more water than there is land. Let's put it like that. And of course, a great deal of our fish, our food, come from the oceans, and we know that the fishermen nets and all the debris left behind, commercial fishermen, and some of these third world countries who don't have proper recycling and disposal methods, they disperse things into the water. All right, but also Esau Edoms is the head of all this, man, because he's the one who the earth is given in the hands to. You see, and it's very informative. I encourage brothers to listen to it. But I just got a couple of precepts, and I'm gonna get out. This is Proverbs 12:10. It says, "A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast. The tender mercies of the wicked are cruel." All right, and we use the ocean, all right, for research. We use the ocean for survival. You see, all right. Our waters produce oxygen. Okay. There are very vast. I just had the word. Vast of vast amounts of coral. It's a very vast ecosystem up underneath the water, man. You got volcanoes underwater. You got mountain ridges underwater. You have a bunch of different habitats that that have life in it, man. And a lot of these sea creatures, they provide medicine. They provide things that we need. Essential for survival, man. Much less food. All right, the conditions of the ocean. All right, what's in the ocean that are our lawful fish and the things that we consume, if we're taking those in, man. The BPAs, the metals, you see. Now Esau has introduced this plastic, which is convenient because it's cheap, and you can recycle it, but there's not enough recycling. You see. So although he made it easier to produce and cheaper to produce, it's highly dangerous, man. You see, but Esau doesn't care, man. All right, he's gonna continue to produce it. And if you look in the ancient days, man, they're still digging up vessels, all right, from the ancient world, man, plates and cups and parts of buildings, beams and columns and those type of dishes and things. You see, but they're all they may be broke, but they're intact. The scriptures, we use things that are ground to things that are earth, all right, to make our tools, all right. But Esau uses plastic, man. And plastic is is a very deadly instrument, all right, when it's not disposed of properly, man. All right, but Esau doesn't care, man. Let me get this real quick. One of my favorite scriptures. It was in Solomon 2:11 says, "Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble, if some be nothing worth." And they take on the attitude, if I don't see it, it's not happening. All right, or if I'm in the power seat, hey, I'm gonna do what I want, man. You're beneath me, you're weaker than me. So what can you actually do? What can a sea turtle actually do to a human being, man? All right, you know, yeah, this plastic is killing off species, making there's a study where they took a shark out of the water. He had a tire in his belly, man. You see, these animals when they go up to, especially like the whales, um, they take big gulps of water, or take big gulps of water to feed off the krill, and they're inhaling boat motors and all this type of things that are non-food, man. I mean, Esau doesn't care. They've been talking about this stuff since I was a kid, man. All right, about the plastic problem, man, and I'm over 40 years old. You see, but the Lord gonna have an end for him. He says this. Revelation 11 and 18, and the nations were angry, thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged. Thou shalt give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth, man. All right, the Lord gonna destroy you guys, man. All right, how you gonna mess? Cal Williams did a stand up, man. He said, you can't out fantastic. All right, the Lord had made this place to be Eden, Adon, paradise, for us all to enjoy, but with us, the Israelites in rulership. And what have you done? You done chopped down our trees, you done polluted the water, you done hunted animals to extinction. You see, you done polluted the air. All right, and you're gonna have to pay for that, man. You see, and this is something that's I'm very dear to the Lord, man. All right, in preserving His creation, and what's His most prized creation is Israel, man. You see, just work. Ended on this. Isaiah 14. I'm going to start at 4. It says, "Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say how the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased. Yahweh had broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest, and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice of thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fetter has come up against us, man." All right, and hey, the earth is gonna rejoice when this man is going down, man. You see, all right, we're all looking for new rulership, man. That rulership is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, with Israel, man. Hey, with Israel, ruling this place in righteousness, man. You see, and you can tell because when you rescue these animals and they got nets wrapped around their fins so they can't swim, and nets around things around their feet, and I even see one where a bird had a plastic bottle stuck on his beak, man. You see, and then when they get rescued, all right, and nursed back to health, man, and they're happy, man. All right, these animals have feelings, man. They have emotions. They can't express them like that, but you can tell, man. You see? All right, and this is just something that this is another thing you can add to Esau's bill, man, that you don't have to pay for. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.